This one says, humans have a tailbone that is of no apparent use. This is vestigial tailbone in humans. Vestigial structures can be viewed as evidence for evolution. Organisms having vestigial structures probably share a common ancestry. This is a lie. There are 9 muscles that attach to the tailbone, without which you cannot perform some valuable functions. I won't tell you what they all are, but trust me, you need those muscles. And I've told people for years, if you think the tailbone is vestigial, I will pay to have yours removed. Okay? Bend over.
Gee, if scientific truths were decided by who could make the audience laugh the most, then Kent Hovind would be in good shape. Unfortunately for him, they're not. They're decided by facts. What Hovind is doing is a type of logical fallacy called appeal to ridicule. He's using his silly cartoon and mocking tone of voice to make the opposing position sound more ridiculous than it is. However, the facts are not on his side. Tailbone removal, or coccygectomy, does happen, and there's even a website, Coccyx.org, which has stories of people dealing with tailbone pain. An increasing number of them have dealt with the pain by getting their tailbone removed, and the website has a lot of stories of successful surgeries with no mention of losing any valuable functions. But hey, Kent Hovind probably just didn't know that. This is probably just another example of his shabby research methods, right? It's not like any of his previous debate opponents told him about this website, did they?
There is actually a website, http://www.coccyx.com. COCCYX. No, I think it's org, not com. But it's a page put out with information on an operation called coccygectomy. It's removal of the coccyx. It actually was done to a friend of mine, a fellow graduate student who had broken hers during childbirth. And it's not particularly common surgery, but it is done. There's a listing of a number of doctors who perform it, usually as treatment for intractable pain. So now that you have this offer that you'll pay to have someone's coccyx removed, do you mind if I give your name and number to...
That debate was held in the spring of 2002, 2 whole years before the first clip I showed you, and that wasn't hardly the only time that he's used this fallacious argument since then.
If you think the tailbone is vestigial, I will pay to have yours removed.
If you think the tailbone is vestigial, I have a long-time standing offer. I will pay to have yours removed.
I tell people, look, if you think the tailbone is vestigial, I will pay to have yours removed. If you believe the tailbone is vestigial, then I will pay to have yours removed. Okay? Bend over. This textbook says the coccyx is a small bone at the end of the human vertebral column. It has no present function and is thought to be the remainder of bones that once occupied the long tail of a tree-living ancestor. Either these authors are ignorant of anatomy or they're lying. I don't see another option.
Judging Kent Hovind by his own standard, he doesn't come out looking too good. We know he's not ignorant of the subject because Dr. Wagner explained it to him. So what does that leave?